Number 1, Fraser McLaren. Number 5, Thomas Amazi. Number 4, Luke Burgess. Number 9, Rodrigo Covarrubias. Number 3, Jamie Cumming. Number 14, Callum Goulding. Number 11, John Cool. Number 12, Jaden Badafri. Number 17, Demir Stojlovic. Number 15, Jordan Templin. Number 8, Wayne Wallace. And the substitutes, number 16, Kane Bentley. Number 13, Boris Ovshin. Number 40, Sermon Sadakovsky. And number 6, Alex White. And the team for St Albans is in goals, number 1, Robert Santilli. Number 19, Marco Bagaric. Number 8, Matthew Kandari. Number 6, Dominic Falla. Number 16, Michael Gergic. Number 11, Adam Hodor. Number 13, Josip Konjic. Number 15, Joseph Monek. Number 14, Ayadoje Omoboye. Number 18, Ben Shaper. Number 4, Jordan Wilkes. And on the bench, number 10, Hernan Espandola. Number 9, Anthony Laus. Number 21, Gabriel Matti. Number 12, David Sims. And number 5, David Stojic.
Well, that winds it up as we go into 3 o'clock. We're already Big Ben starting his stopwatch as we go into what a game we have today. Our mate behind the goal, behind the goals, always on his motorbike. I think the club must pay him just to try and annoy the goalkeeper. I think he only does in the first half or the second half when the goalkeeper's down there. We're underway as we go. We're live here at Lawton Park. Makes the ball out wide. Closing him down in there. Intercepted. St Albans look to spray the ball out wide. Do so. Ball's been played up through the middle. Changes ball. Takes it in touch. Cummings a little bit too far off. It'll roll back. Can he get a strike in? Guns well out there. Pushes away. Man behind there. Oh, empties in the space. Gets it out wide. He's on his own strike. And it's... I tell you what. That's a very, 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 very opportunity for St Albans in there. Just in there, 36 seconds into the game, it could have been 1-0. St Albans have definitely not come here to draw. Well intercepted and gets away with it. I've got no support though. Goulding's there, finds him, looks over his shoulders, played one more to Thomas. Can it keep it going? Left foot strike, pulls the trigger and does so. Well intercepted, does it go for a corner? Yes, it does. Goulding, far side, you can see that flag flapping in the wind, a lot of wind. Goulding drives it in, not a bad ball, hangs up, finds everyone else. But it's a penalty. Referee, that is from behind. Oh, linesman, I don't know if he was watching. Burgess has gone down. Was it a dive? Was it what? Now he's gone the opposite way. Linesman, referees, disappointing. Was it a push from behind? A camera. And he'll tell you later. My old mate Johnny, he'll be telling you later on when we look at the repeat, was it a penalty or what? If it's been pushed from behind, contact was definitely there, that is a penalty. It's his job as it goes in there, over Wallace's head. The big fella holds it, look at that run in, to tell what, and strikes, goal. Looked like a number 11 for St Albans, goal. Disappointed in there, Adore scores the first goal for St Albans. Smack on the 32.5-minute mark as St Albans goes down, up I should say, to 1-0 to Langwarrin. Throw in there, disappointed with the marking. Tell you what though, they've worked on it because you could see the overlap and run in there by the striker. Stern, and that's not Goulding I should say. In comes Rodriguez, overlap template. No, he's gone inside. Body's in the box, there's nothing in there. Body's coming now, can he get it in there? Got to clip it in, he's going to pull the trigger. That's a nothing ball, son. That's a nothing ball. Got to find it, very poor. Ball comes away, 2 versus 2. Cummings, you don't let that ball bounce, son. Rule of thumb. Could it be costly? Up a boy. Ball pulls away the far post. There he is, that man there I'm talking about. One touch and Cummings, freezer. Unbelievable ball watching over that right-hand side. Unbelievable. Goulding opportunity to score right on the end of half-time. Langwarrin caught sleeping, and there it is. Half-time whistle. Didn't even see the numbers go up as we go into the half-time. Can he be whipped in? Waits. In comes Templin around the back. Very static though. Looks up. Wallace. Clip on. Orange doesn't know him. Wallace doesn't get away. Up goes Goulding. Wallace. Backflip. Finger. Falls to that man in orange. Left foot. Clamps. I think it's a head. Templin on your bike, mate, just on your bike because this is where it's going. Into feet. Templin, good touch. We've got nothing on the right-hand side. Look at Johnny Cool, far too wide. Coming to the inside with Sturton. One, drops his shoulder. Great cheeky ball. Where are we? Oh, tell you what. It's old school, and I'll tell you, and I'll say this out loud, I've never had a bad game from where I'm standing. But I tell you what a ball that was from Sturton. Where is the striker making that run across the near post or the goalkeeper? They are goals. Stanley Webster would have been saying, oh, thank you very much with a tap in. Disappointed movement by the strikers at Langwarrin at the present moment in time. Scotty Miller will be analysing this and being disappointed. Looks for Cool. Johnny takes a touch, give and go. Wallace, he's got numbers around him all the time, the big fella. Looks for the interception. That's a bit of better movement by Langwarrin. Sturton, great bit of play. Great block challenge, but there's Goulding to back it up. Sturton pulls the trigger. We have it! It goes the cross to the post. Oh, great bit of play there by Langwarrin. Fantastic. Davey Sturton, great strike from about 25 yards out. Fantastic. Hits the post and reflects. No one in there to pick up the crumbs. Chipman's got a decent throw on him. Actually, Bagaric, I should say. Burgess cleared away, little shove by Sturton, get out of jail. He's got all the way through. Fraser! Number 6, as it goes into play, number 6 scores in there for Fella. Disappointed in there, rode a little bit of luck. As I said, 2-0 to St Albans in the 57th minute. Not a bad ball in, Fraser's ball. Great punch. Would have liked a bit of height though, son. Pulled the trigger and cleared off the line by Burgess. Fraser will be disappointed. I'll tell you what Burgess done. That's 2 he's cleared off the line. Great opportunities there. Could have been 3-0 to St Albans. Boris, why don't you just take 3 yards off him and let him clip the ball in between it, boys. That's poor defending. Overlap and run, Boris square, holds it in, looks for support, St Albans, new boy on the there, pulls the play, look at that, marking, yeah, Johnny Cool, that's your man. Pulled the trigger with a vengeance. Looking to play lines was the call, not a bad ball, but that's a push in the back, referee. Thank you very much, and a yellow card. Yep, well, you've touched his back, mate, can't whinge about that. That's a push from behind, and you can whinge about it. Mate, rules of the game. You cannot touch a man from behind. Unless I'm seeing things. That was a clear push. We are. Red card. There it goes. For mouthing off, he's giving me a red card. Was he going to get a red card or did he push himself into the red card will be the answer. Played in Madaffrey. Rodriguez, can he get it under? Over the top, Johnny Cool played in. Can he pull the trigger from there? Yes, he does. Strike, goal! Hit the post again. Hit the post again. They've got to be goals, boys. You've got to take them opportunities. Scotty Miller must be going, what do I have to do to score a goal? What does he have to do? And they, Rodriguez is standing stationary in the middle. Mate, you've got the space. Here they go again, St Albans. There it is. As the referee puts the game to an end.
Scott, thanks for joining us. Disappointing loss. The word in the stands today was commitment, and the commitment coming from the other team. How did you see that?
Yeah, listen, we can review the performance. I've asked them to review it with the mindset of, you know, what went wrong today. And you use the word determination, commitment from the opposition. I feel we allowed them that opportunity and gave them that. There was no doubt that our performances was off the mark today. We need to take responsibility for that. It was interesting, we trained well throughout the week, we set up well. However, it was just down to intensity, as you said.
Also, the 15th minute looked like a clear push in the back of the head, should have been a penalty. Any comments on the refereeing today?
You know what, it's always interesting. I'm respectful of referees. I understand they've got a role to play. And as I said, we'll take responsibility for our performance today. However, I do feel, and I'm very confident in saying this, that the referee played a part in the game today in terms of overall discipline. You could see at times they really nullified our game in terms of delaying tactics, and there was certainly that penalty I thought that was a definite penalty in that situation there, but I wasn't too impressed with the overall officiating today. say, but that's my opinion. He may well have another opinion, but in my view, it was average.
Okay, going into the half-time, a goal down, what was the team talk at that time?
You know what, it's never necessarily any revolutionary. We spoke about how we need to influence our mindset to it. We were far too passive, and it was interesting to see the wind in the first half. Potentially it actually played against us because we played far too direct. So we spoke about playing back to our strengths, which is playing through midfield and actually playing with more of a quality. We certainly did that in the second half. We hit the post twice, but it's one of those ones you're watching it at 75 minute. I think we could have had 13, 14 men on the pitch, but it just wasn't to be our day.
Okay, next week, round 7, who have we got next week?
Oh, more importantly, it's about reviewing this game and recognising that this was a benchmark for us today in terms of playing a strong St Albans team, and all credit to them. They came here with a game plan and they executed that. Now we need to review it with positivity and recognise that it was a poor performance, but we had opportunities also. Next week's another good test. We're home here with our supporters behind us again, and we need to reward them. But first and foremost, review and reward ourselves next week with a different mindset and attitude for the game.
All right, Scott, thanks for that. All the best for next week.
Appreciate it.